Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And troubling news coming out of Michigan. And of course, should be no surprise to you that the Secretary of State there is, of course, Gretchen Whitmer's best friend, another Democrat who absolutely is a Trump hater and who will do whatever it takes to ensure that there is not a question about this upcoming election if were to say Michigan were to go to Harris and there was a big jump count in overnight counting, that if any elected officials within the state of Michigan refuses to certify their results in their county, she will go after them and arrest them. This is an open threat that is being laid at these individuals' hand. A lot of people believe that there may be shenanigans once again in Michigan's way they are counting the votes coming in on election night. That is what they are going to focus on trying to do. And of course, she makes reference to how it's very disturbing that there are lots of Republicans who are signing up to be poll watchers and ensure that we don't have a repeat of 2020. She is very concerned with that many Republicans coming in to ensure that there will be a fair count. And she does not like that. She openly threatens the individuals who are in charge of course, certifying the election by each county. Let's go ahead and take a look at this in her own words, because it would not be right if I did not let you guys hear what she had to say. And of course, it says the fix is in. Michigan Democrat Secretary of State Benson makes threatening video warning election officials not to question the next cheat. If you don't certify the election results, we will come for you. Yeah, let's not forget how Michigan was on the up and up back in 2020. Look at this. Remember these pictures coming in from 2020 of them blocking up the windows, so putting the police out there so no one could see what was going on in those voting count centers in Detroit, Michigan. Everyone remembers. You're a fool if you pretend that that did not occur, right? So here's Secretary of State Benson as she issues that threat. Let's take a listen.
If someone were to violate the law and not certify the election at the local level, we will come for you. So any local certifier thinking of skirting the law and not certifying the vote, don't even think about it, because we'll get
you, she says. They're not playing around. They are actively putting open threats out there. All right, and I already did a video about Attorney Merrick Garland talking about coming after anyone who denies the election, upcoming election. Here's Benson, or this is Michigan AG Nessel, who suggests Trump will try to subvert the election through illegal means. Let's take a listen to her here.
Yeah, it occurred to me when I was thinking about speaking with you that you are still in the process as the Michigan Attorney General of prosecuting fake electors that tried to subvert Michigan's 2020 election results. How worried are you about Donald Trump and his allies trying to repeat what they attempted to do 4 years ago?
I think it's probably his number one strategy, honestly. I really don't see him making an effort to try to convert undecided voters. More than that, what I see is these efforts that are already in place here on the ground in Michigan to try to subvert the election through illegal means, and to really try to enlist as many Republicans on the ground as possible, whether those are poll workers, whether those are local clerks, whether those are party activists. I think that what we saw in 2020, it's going to pale in comparison to what we're likely going to see in 2024. And again, it's not my job to decide winners or losers. It's my job to defend the will of the people, whatever that might be. But I can tell you this, if the will of the people here in Michigan is that, they support Kamala Harris as our next president of the United States, it's going to be tough. I don't think anybody should underestimate how hard we're going to have to fight to defend people's votes against an effort by the Trump campaign to subvert democracy here in Michigan and likely in states all across the nation.
What they fail to mention, of course, is their efforts, Democrats' efforts in order to try to subvert elections, right? No one ever questions, nobody in the media ever questions Democrats about their election denials, right? Their election subverting in past elections that they didn't win, right? Where they deny the election results, or they sit there and they string these wild conspiracy about voting machines and everything else. They're the father of this movement of denying election results and spreading this misinformation and working to try to elector schemes and all of those things. And notice how she doesn't mention, if Trump wins and the will of the people in Michigan vote Trump, how hard is it going to be for her to ensure that Democrats don't do that, right? Again, they scream the loudest at the people and ladies' claims on people like Trump on things that they are already doing. Anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys follow me on all my social media, all linked in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.